Are you still in contact with DK?
You know what? I think that in the end, I think I did so much damage to that relationship because the person that was feeding me information made me see Mr. King in a different way. But I made my mind up for as long as I live, I would talk about the fact that he never lied to me.
How was he as a promoter?
He was like Obama. He wanted to do more probably, but he couldn't.
Elaborate.
They had sheltered themselves from Don King by the time I came along. Golden Boy had all 135 pounders, who they didn't have, Top Rank had. And they had deals with HBO, which meant they could just fight around the champion because they were going through that lineal championship. You notice they don't do that anymore, lineal champ shit.
So you think would you say it was a conspiracy to get Don King out the game?
Yeah, it was. It was.
By?
Marginalizing him like they do every other black man. If you take the finance out of his, take it where he make it where he can't make money.
So, as a lot, you hear on the news, Don King did this, Don King stole that. You didn't
He
have
may
that.
have. He may have, but he never did to me.
So your experience with him was positive.
More positive than it was anyone else.
The money was always right.
Never cheated me.
Got the fights he said he was going to get you.
Did his best to get. He tried to make the Pacquiao fight.
Wow.
I was there in his office. He had me on speakerphone with Don. He put me on. He put Bob Arum on speakerphone and tried to make the fight. Hey Bob, why don't you go ahead and let's make this fight for Nate Campbell and Manny Pacquiao? Ain't nobody had all four of the titles in 30 years or so. Why don't you go ahead and let's do it? It's gonna be the most historic fight since Sweet Pea done it. And if he win the fight, he make more money with De La Hoya. And the word for me was, and I got inside news that even Don didn't have. A guy that was working as an intern for Top Rank said that Todd DeBooth made the statement, "We'd be a fucking fool to fight Nate Campbell."
Wow.
Said he'll pull back on Manny Pacquiao and throw that right hand and fuck up the fuck up the works.
So they weren't going for that fight.
And they never did.
Do you think that Manny had any reservations?
I'm probably sure he didn't. I'm probably sure he thought he could knock me out. But the people who knew him knew I'd knock his brains out.
So DK was okay.
You know what? If I had to do it all again, I'd have signed with him from the jump.
DK was okay.
If I'd have had to do all over again, knowing what I know now, I'd have signed with him from the beginning and never signed with anyone else.